Hello everyone. Today I'm going to implement the final part of the calculator. So in the previous videos I have designed the calculator view. In the second video I have implemented the append of this button to the text view, like if we enter some buttons or text, it is playing in the text view, right? So today I am going to implement the logic part. To create the logic part I am taking a new class, new file. So I am naming it as something like calculator logic. So what does this class do is, like, here we will retrieve the first number and we'll set first number. We will retrieve the second number, we will set the second number. We retrieve operator and we'll set the operator. So after getting the first number, second number and operator, we will do the result function. Like if the operator is of type plus, it has to perform addition. If the operator is of type minus or into, it has to do performance, it has to do operations according to that operators, right? So further, we don't know whether the first number or second number, the result is of type integer or float or double, right? So just for the safer side, I'm taking everything as double and naming it as first number, and I'm giving the value of 0 0.0, sorry. So giving the value of 0 0.0, it means nothing. And I'm taking the second number and I'm giving it as same 0 0.0. And also we need result, right? So result, and we need an operator, but it's of type string. So I'm taking it as string and not assigning any values to it. So once if we get the first number, we have to make it as we receive first number or not. So I'm taking it as boolean and I'm mentioning it as first number set. By default we don't have any first number, so I'm setting it as false. Same like that, second number set false. And for operator set false. And now I'm going to take functions for each of first number, second number and all, so that we can retrieve the number from main activity.java and we can store it here. So I'm writing public void, so I'll take it as set first number. I will write something here. Same like that, I will do like set second number and it performs some function. Same like that, I'll do it for operator. And it do something. So here what I'm doing is I'm taking a parameter of type double and I'm naming it as number. So here I'm setting the first number and I'm mentioning as first number set to true, because here we are giving the value of first number, right? Yeah. So same like that I'm doing it for second number. It's also type double, so here I'm naming it as second number equal to number and I'm changing the value of boolean true. So here semicolon. Yeah. So now I have to do for the operator, right? But the thing is the operator is of type string, so I'm writing it as string and something like operator, and here the value of operator will be p, and operator set I'm mentioning it as true. So why we are taking these boolean values, you will get to know in like few minutes. And after getting these values I have to print out the result also, right? So for that I'm taking one more function like result, but the result we are displaying in result, double, right? So I'm taking of type double and I'm naming it as something like get result. and it has to return something, and it's returning like the value of result. So the result function has to perform different operations. So for the different operations I'm going to create one more function, like I'm naming it as compute result. Yeah. So what does this function do? So this compute result function performs the operations depend upon what type of operator we are getting. So if we get an operator of type plus, it has to perform addition. So such kind of things. So I'm writing the function for compute result. So here this function has to execute whenever we receive all the three values, like first number, second number, and operator, right? So when we know the three values are received, so when if first number set is true, it means that we have first number. If operator set is true, we have operator. If second number set is true, we have second number, right? So we will write if first number set is true and second number set is true and operator set is true, then it has to perform. So I'm taking switch case, and here I'm storing the operator. So if the operator is of type plus, so it has to perform addition between first number and second number. So same like that I'm writing it for subtraction. If it is of type minus, it has to perform first number minus second number. So same like this I am writing for, this is nothing but division. So it has to perform first number by second number, and for case star, so here I wrote it as capital X. So if it's this is for multiplication, so result it has to perform by first number into second number. Great. So we will use these logics in main activity.java. So before to use, we have to give reference to this class. So what I am doing is, here I am writing it as class name. So here the class name is calculator logic, and I am giving it as a reference type or object, you can call whatever it may be, equal to new class name. So now we can use the functions or variables from calculator logic.java. So whenever the user enters the operator, so we will see it here, right? So we are getting the values and we are entering some operator plus. At this stage, this value has to be our first number, and the plus is has to be our operator, and then we have to start entering new number, right? So that's what we are giving here. But the thing is, we have taken the values of type double. See here, first number we have taken it as double, right? So we are passing the current number as of type double. So I'm taking it as double. So I'm taking a variable of type double, and I'm converting this current number to double. So double dot pass double. So it has to be current number. And here I'm sending it to the calculator logic dot set first number. So it's first number. So here we got the value of first number, and also we have to set the operator, right? So calculator logic dot set operator, it has to be pattern text, and then we are making a start new number equal to true. So it starts taking again new number, and so here we are getting first number and we are getting the operator. So whenever user performs equal to, the number after which the user enters the, for example, so here the user entered plus, right? So after he will enter some other number, so that other number has to be considered as second number. So I'm taking one more variable and I'm naming it as second number. So I'm here again I am converting the current number to double, and I'm sending the second number to set second number. So it has, so this equal to has to perform only if the first number is set, right? So here we will check whether the first number is set or not. How we can check? We can check by using the boolean, right? So if first number is set, then it has to perform this. So we are sending the second number, and finally we need to retrieve the result. So I'm taking it as current number equal to, so I'm converting the double to integer, sorry, it's of type double, right? So I'm writing it as double dot to string. So I'm taking it as character logic dot result. So it's better, just a second. So here current number, it's of type double. So dot result, that's it. Okay, here the result, it's of type double. So I want this to type. So it's 12 string. Okay, here the function name is like get result. Sorry, I have seen that. So again the start number has to be true, and I'm giving break. So same here, break here also. So just execute it. We'll see if there is any error or not. So it's loading. So here I'm entering first number. So whenever I press some operator, see I press the operator, so now first number is set and operator is also set. So whenever I enter the second number, see here this is the function it takes like. So whenever I enter the second number, it will send to the second number, and whenever I press equal to, so it performs the addition of first number and second number, and whenever I press like minus, if I enter 6, it subtracts. And the thing is that a small observation here is like this is of type integer, but still we are getting a decimal right here, 0 or 171. So what has to do is, if it's of type double, it has to display double, and if it's of type integer, it has to show only integer. So for that, what I'm doing is, instead of writing it in current number, I'm taking it as like one more thing, like, yeah. So I will limit as string result. So what it will do is, it will perform a function, and I'm writing it as result to string. So I will convert with this function. So if it's of type double, it will show the double values. If it's of type integer, it will not show the decimal values. And I will save the result in current number. So I will write this one over here. Yeah. So here I'm writing public string result to string function here, and here we are taking the value of double, right, and I'm placing it as a number. So here, and I will check it, like I'm taking an integer and I'm naming it as sum equal to. So here I'm taking it, I'm writing it as integer number. If the number is of type integer, so it has to convert the double to integer value. So I am returning integer dot to string. Else it can say that this is of double value, so I am writing double dot to string. So if you execute it now, you can see the difference. So I'm writing 8 plus 9 equal to C. Here we got only 17. Before we used to get like 17.0. And if I give like plus 2.2, see, we got decimal. So this function is converting. Here we are checking if it's of type integer or not. And one more thing is pending, like if we press like clear, it has to clear everything, right? So for that we will write a function for clear. So we will write it here. Try this break, writing it here. So here if the value is like a c, what it has to perform, it has to make the current number to 0 and start new number to 2. And also there is one more thing pending, like we are just giving the current number to 0 and start new number to true, right? And also we have to make all these to previous stage, like we need to make first number set to false, everything to false, and these values to the previous. So I am taking one more function in calculator model and I am writing it as something like clear. So I'm taking one more function, I'm writing it as public void clear. Here what we are doing is we are setting the values to previous stage. So I'm copying all the values and I paste it here, and this function I will write it in main activity. That means that whenever the AC clear button is pressed, it has to perform clear operation. Now just execute and check it. So we'll find out if there are any errors or not. Yeah, so 8 into 6, 48, and if I clear AC, so I got the current number to 0 and I've changed all values to the previous stage. And also the implementation of plus or minus, percentile, everything. I've posted a link below, like a Git repository link. You can find whole code over there. If you have any doubts, please do mention in the comments. Thank you.